What's up, guys? My name's PortalCrasher, and welcome back to another episode of ICY, Journey to the White Wasteland. In the last episode we did the prologue, and we met a bunch of characters, like a lot of characters. And then one of them died, which was our team leader. He died from being sick. And a couple of other crewmates or team members were captured by these... Well, we were all captured by bandits, but then these particular ones were taken away by these, like, Russian commandos, I guess you could call them. So now we're here at the world map, and our objective is... I actually don't know what our objective is. So we're just going to go here. While you're traveling with your party, you suddenly hear some noises in the distance. As you get closer, you realize these strange sounds are human voices. A group is animatedly arguing near an old house. Most of them are armed with melee weapons, but the one that seems to be the leader has a gun in his right hand. I love how there's not an option to not talk to them. You slowly walk towards the group, and as soon as they spot you, the man with a gun in his hand approaches you and addresses you in a friendly manner. "Greetings, travelers. I don't know what brings you here, but since you haven't attacked us, it seems you've come in peace. Am I right?" Despite his friendly demeanor, the man keeps his gun drawn. "What's happening? Yes, you are. We're not bandits. We'll say... What's happening? We are tracking a dangerous criminal. This man is a ruffian who killed 3 of our comrades. Now he's hiding inside that house. Are you able to help us deal with him? He's armed and dangerous, and we can use all the help we can get." Suddenly you hear a deep voice coming from the house. "It won't be necessary. I'm coming outside to let you finish your job." A massive black man emerges from the house, carrying a little girl in his arms. You can clearly see the blood dripping from the girl's body and falling to the ground. The armed man and his people raise their weapons and fearfully draw back from the man. The large man comes closer, and you see an expression of despair on his face. "Are you happy now? You took the life of my little girl, and now you can take mine too. How glorious and I don't know who's saying that. How glorious and noble you are." "Shut up. You killed 3 of my people. You brought this upon yourself." The man falls to his knees. He falls to his knees and slowly lays the girl's body on the snow. You can clearly see that she has been shot in the chest. "Why don't you tell them the whole story? Tell them how you attacked us. Tell them what you wanted to do with us. Tell them you wanted to sell us as slaves." Pay no attention to his words. He's lying. He's a lying coon thug and needs to pay for his actions. Demetra is silent, but she's clearly appalled by the scene. "We're going to kill you all. Go on, I won't stop you, or I won't let you kill him. "What? Are you crazy? What does this mean?" I'm not about to fight an armed guy, I don't think. But... oh gosh, I think I've... Alright, well, it looks like we're going to be fight, so let's see if we can get the element of surprise. The massive black man jumps to his feet and smashes the armed man with incredible force. He then grabs the gun from the ground and begins shooting. Alright, you face a group of poorly equipped but quite threatening raiders. So we can engage the enemy in a melee fight or fall back. Well, we attacked, so let's engage in a melee fight. Enemies receive negative 39 HP and 8 morale points. Group receives negative 9 HP and 2 morale points. Okay, we're doing good then. Oh, a big enemy comes towards you wielding a massive 2-handed weapon. Elude him, use your bow to take him down, fight him in close combat, or use your gun to shoot him. I didn't think I had a gun. I guess I've got 3 bullets though, so we'll shoot him. The bullets you fire miss the enemy, but he apparently didn't hurt me either, so that's good. So we can keep going in melee. Okay, we're doing good. Get pushed away from the first line and 2 enemies move towards you. I'm going to use my bow this time. Arrow misses the enemy and lands far away from the target. Okay, so just keep meleeing. You see an enemy running away from the fight. I'm going to run after him. You get caught while sneaking and you need to withdraw. Okay. Keep going melee then. Hostile horseman is charging your turn. Okay, so this seems kind of like... I guess it's kind of strange, because they didn't really tell me what kind of enemies, like, I was fighting initially, but... Yay, I shot him. It didn't tell me what kind of people I was fighting initially, but it just kind of seems extremely random. Like, these in-between bits, and now they're running away. The fight is over. Take a moment to look around. Your companions and the black man are taking care of the fools who didn't escape when they had the chance. The fight is over, and the black man is standing idle with his hands and clothes covered in blood. He's looking at the little girl's body without emitting a single noise. I want to say, are you okay? The man raises his eyes. His expression is no longer furious. On his face you can only see sadness and despair. He finally talks to you. Physically, I am. Emotionally, I will never be okay again. They took everything from me. Everything. What will you do now? I will bury my beautiful child. His voice trembles as he starts to cry. There I will stand there, watching over her until I die. That's what you want, do as you wish. Will you come with us? Come with us. What you say isn't wrong, but I no longer have a purpose to survive. We won't force you. You have nothing to lose. Don't waste your life. The man comes closer and looks you in the eyes. He's at least a foot taller than you, and his shoulders are incredibly wide. So be it. There's wisdom in your words, but please, let me give my little child a proper burial. The man leaves, taking the girl's body with him. After some time he returns and talks to you. My name is Mobalaji? Stranger, and I will do my best to help you and your companions. I don't know you, but you tried to do the right thing, and that's enough for me. I will do everything that's necessary for the survival of this group, but I have a single request. Please, respect my mourning, and don't ask me to tell you what happened. Or, better pretend nothing happened at all. I can understand that. Welcome to our family, Mobalaji. I hope we will find peace traveling with us. Alright, neat. So, okay, so here's our party. Wow, we got a lot of people. We got Jerome, Demetra, Carlos, April, Eva, and Mobalaji. How to cure... I don't know how that happened. Okay, so there's me. And okay. Journal. Okay, so our tracking the bandits, we're supposed to be going south. And inventory. Oh, cool, I got a crowbar. We'll equip that as a melee weapon? No? Can't do that? Oh, okay, I just accidentally destroyed it. Nice. Okay, I can equip my gun. And a sweater. This is kind of weird. Alright, so I guess we gotta go south. You spot an old house and tell everyone to get inside. You should be safe and able to rest, at least for a time. Well, we can stay here for the night. I don't think they'll come after us. Fine, let's see if there's something useful inside this place. The group starts scavenging the place. It looks like someone's shelter, but it's clearly been abandoned years ago. You find some useful supplies, such as a couple of handmade bows and some arrows, some very rusty blades, and 3 bandages that seem to be clean enough to be used. While Demetra is preparing a fire, you see Eva speaking up. What shall we do now? Keep going away. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe. We'll survive like we always did, or say nothing. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe. I don't think I'll be able to keep running like we did today. You can leave me here. I can take care of myself. While Eva is talking, you see Jerome asking you to come near him with a gesture of his hand. Then you turn again your attention to Eva. Why do you say that? Don't even think about it. We need to stay together. Go talk with Jerome. I think I should go talk with Jerome? Eva looks disappointed as she turns away while answering you. Yeah, whatever. Jerome approaches you and takes you away from the others to speak in private. Listen to me, and please listen carefully. You know how it works with families and new people. We are here with 3 strangers, but the girl is clearly too young to have any authority on this matter. Me and Demetra will just pretend that you already were our leader. The tradition is that the newcomers accept the family leadership, and we can't tell them that our leader died the same day the bandits attacked us. We'll treat them as a new member of our family, and since there is an actual leader, that Carlos guy won't argue with that. Or at least I hope so. Are you okay with that? Why me? Will I really be the leader, or I like it? Well, why did you choose me? Why can't you be the leader? Me? Nah, I'm too old for that. I don't have the strength to be the leader. You have proven to be a resourceful person. You'll do just fine. Just remember to listen to old Jerome's advice, will you? Now let's go talk with our new companions. When everyone is gathered around a fire, Carlos begins what will be a long discussion. So what now? Do we know where we are? Yes, this is the Vale, a relatively enclosed territory not so far from where we got caught. And what shall we do now? I suppose we have to choose a new leader, don't we? It won't be necessary. I'm the one in charge here. Wait for Jerome to say something. I'm the one in charge here. And why should we accept that? We're not joining your family. We're about to create a new one. We should discuss it. Let Jerome talk. It would be useless to do so, or we outnumber you. Let Jerome talk. We can go back and forth all night about it, but there are 3 of us, and we're not changing our leader. Don't worry, you'll be treated like our brothers. Okay, fine. As long as you respect our needs, we won't create any problem. Well, that was a little bit too easily resolved, I think. So what shall we do now? Our friends are in the hands of some mysterious and incredibly well-equipped fighters who deal with local bandits for reasons unknown. We need to track them and hopefully save them. That won't only allow us to free our friends, but also to discover who those people are and where they get their awesome equipment. They had everything that a survivor needs, and then some. I'm getting old, and it would be nice to finally live a decent life. But the direction is unknown to us. We can't just ask everyone we meet if they have seen some super soldiers passing by. They might be one of those mercenary groups. They're usually rich and well-equipped. We may not want to deal with them at all, actually. We can't ignore the fact that their friends were kidnapped, either. Maybe Jerome already has a plan. Our first duty is to survive. We need a track. Well, I have a friend not so far from here. He lives in a settlement called the Wind Tower, south of here. He is a weapons trader, so maybe he will know more about them. He deals with special stuff, too, so if those mercenaries are locals, he may know them. How far is this place? No more than a couple days from here. I'm pretty sure of it. People keep talking, and you quickly discover that April and Carlos are good company. Eva is a little more silent, but she seems to know enough about survival to not be a problem for your group. You'll be able to talk privately with your companions using the button on the top of the map screen. Okay, so I guess it's that button. Oh, neat, so I can now chat with anybody. Cool. So let's go here, because it looks like this is a town. And can we scavenge? Find a small town. We will scavenge the area, take up to 4 hours. After looting the few interesting items you managed to find around the village, you see a derelict apartment complex. Its stairs are totally destroyed. Haha, we've done this before. You successfully get onto the upper floors and manage to explore the building. And now the building's collapsing! You have to get out as fast as you can. We're gonna help our companions out like we did last time. We got 14 damage. That's okay. We got a lighter, copper wires, a small device, and a teddy bear. Ooh, we also got 34 bullets? That's awesome. And did I just not take any of that accidentally? No, okay, I got it. Good. That would have been horrible. Alright, so let's go into the woods, and let's go hunting. And we'll go quick. See a small group of boars in the distance. We'll use bows and arrows. Okay, see now the bows and arrows actually sound like bows and arrows, not guns. You're walking away from the area when you suddenly see a boar charging in your general direction. I'll take it down with an arrow. Your arrow doesn't kill the boar, but makes it turn and run in another direction. Alright, we got some fur. And some food. Good. Alright, so I guess we'll head towards this objective marker. You find the town and start looking around. There aren't a lot of buildings, but it seems like a relatively unspoiled place. Jerome comes near you and lowers his voice, so only you can hear him. Go with Carlos and April. Watch how they behave. Jerome turns and starts speaking to everyone. We'll split into groups and go searching for supplies in the buildings that are not too damaged, or look like they have been looted 100 times over. I will take the northern area with Eva and Demetra. Our fantastic boss will go with the lovely couple to check the southern part of town. Fine by me. Are we looking for something in particular? Anything useful? Weapons or tools? I think anything useful. Just anything. Okay, let's not waste our time checking those buildings, though this one looks promising. You spent some time searching around the buildings. Sadly, without the proper tools like a light source or a crowbar, it's not easy to find a place that hasn't already been completely looted. Actually, now that you mention this game, I just found a lighter in that apartment complex, and I'd say that's a pretty decent light source. Just saying. While you're walking across the road, you hear April calling out for you and Carlos. Guys, come over here, I found something interesting. You see April near the border of the town, amongst some trees. She's pointing with her finger towards a building hidden by the woods. It's a strange-looking building, but it seems to be intact. Being out of sight, you get your hopes up that maybe it hasn't been looting before, or at least maybe not completely. Well, that looks promising. Let's take a look inside. You get closer to the building and reach for the handle of the door. You slowly open the door and allow the light to come inside. The inside is full of dust and dirt. It looks like it's been decades since anyone has been in here. Searching about, you discovered the last people who came here. Mummified bodies of ancient soldiers who look like they sought refuge in here from the war. Everything seems untouched since those soldiers passed away. Maybe they were wounded. Maybe they ran out of food. Anyway, almost all of their flesh is gone, making it impossible to tell how they died. Oh my gosh. Are they ancient people? Light military clothes, no snow equipment, heavily decomposed bodies. Yes, they're either ancients or some of the first survivors. Inspect the main room, inspect the bodies, or explore the building. Let's explore the rest of the building. You go through the door on the other side of the room and find yourself in a smaller area. Strange electrical equipment connected by different wires are scattered about. It appears as if you can remove parts off the device, but it's hard to tell if they will be worth anything to anyone. Let's ignore that. It appears as if you can remove parts of the device. Okay, wait. So, we'll inspect the bodies. The bodies, oh, that's nasty. The bodies aren't much more than skeletons with small remnants of rotten flesh on them. You start searching through their belongings, hoping to find something useful. They look like soldiers, but I see no weapons around here. Somebody has already looted this place. Maybe it was a long time ago, but maybe they left something behind. You spend some extra time thoroughly searching the bodies and their belongings, discovering 24 bullets and 3 pistols. They're a bit rusty, but still work. Finally, some luck. I mean, they're no assault rifles, but at least we will be able to shoot back at anyone who comes at us, guns blazing. Their backpacks will be useful too. Not that I enjoy the back pain at the end of the day, but we have nowhere else to put this stuff right now. Alright, so I guess we'll inspect the main room. The room is large and full of dust. There is no furniture and only the bodies and their belongings lying around. There's nothing of interest in the room besides the bodies. Alright, so we'll go explore the building and, yeah, we'll get the electrical parts. You managed to remove some electrical parts and put them in your backpack before walking away from the device. So I think that's all we can get out here. Well, at least we didn't waste our time. You spend some time searching around town a bit more as you make your way back to the center where you wait for the others to return. It isn't long until you see Jerome, Demetra, and Eva gathering at the meeting point. Looks like they may have found something useful too. So, how did it go? We got lucky. Our fearless Eva right here snuck into a building through a little hole and found some useful things inside. I told you I'm a capable survivor. Besides, I had a good teacher. I'm sure you did. Jerome smiles at the girl. Anyway, she found some nice stuff in there. An old gun, a decent crowbar, and some rope. We didn't find much more out and about, but I did manage to grab some medical plants I spotted. They're good for healing... medical plants. They're good for healing wounds. We found 3 nice pistols that seemed to be in working order. Then, after a little more searching about town, managed to find some lockpicks and a few bandages. Not bad. Now we can travel feeling a little safer than before. Now let's go find my friend. You managed to stuff everything you found into the backpacks and walk away from the town. Some optimism in the group finally shows through. I think that's as good a place as any to end this episode here. But it was fun, as it always is, and I shall see you guys next time.